Hi, we're Hawk Defense. We're here today to look at a new gun I just picked up recently. This is a Lyman plains pistol in .50 caliber. Pretty sweet gun. It's a used one. Found it at a pawn shop, and it didn't look quite this cleaned up when I found it, but you really couldn't hardly tell it was color case hardened and brass on the bottom there. But I brought it home, cleaned it up, used some ballistol and some brasso on it, and got it in better condition. But this is a .50 caliber percussion pistol, and we're going to shoot it today, see how it does. And we've got a paper target up there, and then we've got some other targets right there. Those are hedge apples, for those of you who may not live in the Midwest, from the Osage tree. Osage orange sometimes they're called. But anyway, we're going to shoot it today, and it is really, we'll turn it over. It's got a clip on the back side here, so it'll clip on a belt, so you can wear it. It was a kind of a gun that mountain men, plainsmen, of course before the age of cartridge guns, would carry. They'd shoot their rifle, and then so there's brass on the bottom. I cleaned that brass up, looks a lot better now. Plainsmen would use, they'd use their .50 caliber Hawken or plains rifle or something, and then if they needed a second shot, they would have one of these through their belt. They could pull it off their belt and take a shot. It does have a set of sights on it, and the sights are not a lot different than what you'd find on modern pistols. It's a lot heavier, of course, than modern pistols, and it's very front heavy because all the weight's in that barrel on the front. You don't have much of a grip. No skateboard tape, no special grips on this, just nice wood. But all in all, I think I paid $130 for it, and sometimes these are just those things that you find, treasure under the dirt and grime. But we'll see if it really is a treasure. We'll see if it shoots. That's really what counts. If it doesn't shoot, then it's not much of a treasure, is it? But we'll see right now. So we will get to it. That worked pretty good. A little bit of a pop bang there. I didn't see what happened to that hedge apple, but I'm guessing it went into a lot of pieces. The smoke sort of got in my way. So I'll walk down and see if there's anything left of that baby. Yep, tore through it. Tore through it. We'll take a pause here. We'll load up and take some more shots. Whoa! Wow! A lot of smoke, a lot of smoke. This thing doesn't kick. I get very little kick. Recoil. We're not getting much recoil out of it. It just does not come back. It just doesn't come back much. I did have my front hand up here a little. I felt a little come back there, but we got a lot louder sound that time, and we had the same load in it, but it went off, ignited a lot better. The first time we had kind of a delay, so there was maybe still some cleaning, some ballistol or maybe something left in there, and we had a slow burn ignition or a slower ignition. But That time it went quick. Boom, boom. I mean, there was no delay in there, and so we probably got a better burn on the powder. But anyway, it worked good. We're taking time out now, load again, and shoot another hedge apple and see how that's going. And then we'll back out a little and see what we do at distance. All right, here we are, just a little bit past 10 yards, maybe 12 yards or so. And we're going to shoot down there on the target and see what kind of accuracy we get out at this distance. And here we go. Well, that looks like dead center to me. I think this thing's pretty accurate. We had one before, we were shooting for the center and it went a little high. This one I aimed a little, just a little lower, and it went pretty much where I aimed it. We'll take another shot, see if from this distance we can knock off the hedge apples down there, and I'll move the camera down on the hedge apple so you can see it. So we'll reload and take care of that right now. Alright, now remember we're shooting at the hedge apples from out there a distance. So if we hit them, you'll see it. If we miss them, you'll see it. Well, I don't know if I hit it or not. I guess I did. It rolled away dead. The other one's back there in a couple of pieces. So, must have blown the ball right through it. Alright, well let's load up again and try another shot. I'd like to try to do this in the middle of a fight, a battle, you know. Wouldn't be much fun, I wouldn't think. You have to be ducking and swerving. It's getting harder and harder to pack. Harder and harder to pack in there. Of course, the more you shoot, the more fouling gets in there, the harder it is to ram these balls. Now the patches I'm using are lubricated, and they do help some. They do help some, but all right, here we go. All right, here we go. The last hedge apple. Well, knocked it off. Knocked it off. Caused a lot of smoke. We'll zoom down there. No more hedge apples. Let's go down and take a look. All right. There's where the hedge apples were sitting. Here's what's left of the hedge apples. So we did hit them. Knocked some chunks out of them. And here's the target we shot at. I took 2 shots at the target. First one was right there, and the second one I was aiming. Oh, look at that. Cut right through the string. I was actually aiming at the level of the string. And that 50 caliber ball went pretty much right through there. So, you know, this gun is pretty accurate, actually. Very surprising. Kind of out there from 10, 12 yards. Those shots were 12 yards out, and the hedge apple shots were. Those hedge apple shots were, some were real close, but the last one was about 12 yards out, so pretty good shooting from a gun like this. And I'd say those are dead on. You know, as far as windage, they're perfect, and elevation's pretty much right on as well for the rudimentary sights they have. This gun isn't exactly a sniper weapon. And but boy, shoots pretty good. It looks like on that hedge apple it knocked a chunk out. Probably I was to the side of it, but these other ones went right through them. There's a piece over there. There's an entry hole right there. So it hit that one. Oh, it went right through the core. Look, went right through. Knocked the core out of it. 50 caliber right through the core of it. So, not bad. Not bad at all. And there it is. I think I'll take a couple more shots and we'll call it. I'm just having too much fun. All right, here we go. Big pile of hedge apples. I think we got them. Nice little gun. You know, refurbished up pretty good. Oh, I even got hedge apple crap on here. Anyway, nice gun, finished up really good for what I paid for it. Sweet gun, sweet gun. Glad I bought it. It's a lot of fun. So, anyway, if you get a chance to find a jewel like this in the pawn shop, I'd say don't hesitate. Pick it up, take it home and shoot it. You can't lose on the deal. Again, this is a Lyman plains pistol in 50 caliber. It's made by Invest Arms in Italy, and I have no idea what year it was made. Invest Arm and Italy. So that's it. Hope you liked it. I had fun shooting it. See you later.